Alright, so we're gonna make this quick because it honestly feels like I've crawled back into my mother's womb. It is so hot in here. I'm so hot. I'm so hot. I haven't written anything down. I usually script everything, so this is gonna be interesting to see how this vlog goes. Wait, you're telling me someone writes this shit? Hi, how are you? You know, I was sitting here at my desk and I was just looking at the objects on it and I was like, holy crap, I haven't made a video yet today. I have to do it, it's Tuesday. It's actually Monday, but let's pretend it's actually Tuesday in your world. Holy moly, I have to make a video. I don't even know what that was. Holy moly. I saw my microphone, my blue Yeti microphone that I have on my desk, which honestly, not a sponsor. Although, again, if you're out there, I really usually only do show or talk about products that I really like, and I would talk about blue microphones and how I like them a whole lot. I am such gosh, what's the right word here? Slut. I'm such a slut for someone who's never had sex. Moving on. Really, when I think about the microphone, there's really two areas that are just synonymous. Not synonymous, that's the wrong word, but it's so closely defined to that microphone symbol. One being radio, of course. I'm not going to talk about radio. Who is? But I also think about stand-up comedians. I have been a huge fan of comedy. It's hard to tell, I realize, and I'm using comedian interchangeably with male and female. I'm not one of those people who thinks not a single woman is funny, although, it's hard out there for a pimp, isn't it? What does that mean? I don't know. There's lots of great women comedians out there. I'm just being kind of a douche. I do a lot of things on a whim. I decided to buy tickets to see Louie C.K. in October in New York City. Yes, there are many destinations that are probably closer to where I live, because he's not going to any Canadian dates. Me, being the person who I am, and have said, I really want to go and see Louie C.K. before I die. I don't want to have another thing that happened with George Carlin, because in my mind it's like, he's down in Vegas, he's doing his thing. I'm going to have lots of time to go and see him. Well, he's dead now. He's deader than dead. He's super duper dead. So, yeah. I'm going to be seeing Louie C.K. live in October, New York City, it is my favorite city in the entire world, and I cannot wait. I've never experienced New York City in the fall time, so it's always been a summer trip for me. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what autumn feels like in New York City. It's gonna be probably a little bit cooler. I'll get to be so dapper in my fall jackets. I'm almost more excited about the outfits I get to pick to wear than actually going and seeing Louie C.K. There's also all the Broadway shows, which I'll be talking about when I go there and stuff. I'm a huge Broadway nerd, so surprise! The thing about stand-up comedians, especially the really great ones, is that they borrow a lot or share a lot of similarities with vloggers and the vlogger community here on YouTube, which is they have decided that they want to talk about themselves and share themselves to a community. They get up in front of an audience. With us, it's somewhat easier because we're just talking to one thing. We're just talking to this camera, hopefully building a connection with our audience. With them, they're in an actual audience, trying to build that connection, letting them in on their lives, letting them in on what their thoughts of the world are, and trying to build that truth with the audience. So I think that's probably why I like vlogging so much, why I took to it, because of my love of stand-up comedians. What are your thoughts about stand-up comedians and the vlogger relationship? Do you think I'm making a tenuous connection here, or am I on the right track? Again, what did you think about the energy here today? Was that good? Were you engaged? Would you have fun with this video? What feedback do you have for me? A little self-promotion here, so if you don't want that, you can, skip this to the end. I do a podcast with a friend of mine who lives down in LA. While I was down for VidCon, we actually filmed a 45-minute long podcast, which I uploaded to a different YouTube channel, so I'm going to annotate that here in this video, and there's going to be a link down below. So if you have time and you want to spend 45 minutes watching me and another person talk about online video, watch it. I'm actually very proud of it. I think it turned out super well, and all the comment and feedback that you have about that would be greatly appreciated up on that video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you next Tuesday at the very earliest, unless I decide to do any other videos this week. Again, thank you so much for watching. Mwah. Do you want to make out? Yeah. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is awesome. Summer only comes to Canada like for 2 weeks, but when it comes, holy shit. I apologize about the swearing.